Hello, I am King Link, and today we're taking a first look at Timespinner. Now, guess we should start with the disclaimer, but before that, if you enjoy this, if you want to see my review of it when it eventually comes out, please subscribe. I'm trying to get up to 100 subscribers. It would help me out. With that said, I do have a disclaimer now. I did back this game on Kickstarter. I did get this game as part of that backing. I actually got the PS4 Vita version. I don't play PS4 that much, so I'm playing it on Steam, and that way I can review it as well. I followed this game back then. It was 4 years ago, according to that piece at the bottom. It just came out. Thrilled that it is finally out, but I don't know much about it. Beyond, it was really stylish. It was calling itself a Metroidvania, and the fact is, since then I've stopped doing Kickstarter, but this is one of the games I really wanted to see come out, just to see was I right or wrong on this game. I've been wrong on a number of other ones. Do I have to do a list? But basically, Mighty Number 9 is the one that jumps to mind. Code Hero never came out, and there was a bunch of others where it's just like, I got the game and I'm like, geez, I don't know if I would have got this in the first place. Ukulele was another one that just didn't live up to promise. Hopefully this one does. So with that said, let's take a look. Chucklefish. Sorry, I don't like Starbound, but you guys do publish some great games. Stardew Valley is fantastic by their publishing, or whatever they're actually doing. Now, the one thing they did constantly show is gorgeous visuals, and I mean, look at this input setting. The input setting is really damn good looking. That does look really good to me. Music sounds nice. I like the idea that they just... No. What the hell? I don't know what's going on with these. I'll be honest, that would be one thing I would have said. Hey, maybe figure out the video settings, make it more understandable to people. Okay. So when you choose one of these, I think it's changing it to a windowed mode. Which, okay. But the problem is, 1920 by 1080 is my monitor size. Or my TV size. Or resolution. And it's very odd that it does not look correct. Even this, the borders are a little bit off the screen. I don't know. That's weird. I'm not gonna worry too much. And let's just take a quick look at credits. Yeah, I can back out. I'm just gonna give a few seconds here. Because I don't think credits get enough respect. And unfortunately, I'm now gonna disrespect it by leaving. But, yeah, let's see. Can you choose Nightmare Mode? No, it has to be unlocked. Revive instantly upon dying, lock some achievements. No, I'm never gonna play that. I'm gonna play normal. I'm an achievement hound, of course. That's why I talk about achievements. Well, at least give the number of achievements I've gotten on games. Grab some more. AE? I wonder if that's After Earth. So I recently talked about graphics in Hyper Light Drifter, and I said, hey, this is not 16-bit. This is not what 16-bit would have looked like. And in this game, it clearly is not what 16-bit. This would never work on an SNES, but this is more what I would expect from a 16-bit game. I mean, high-res, great-looking models, but they do have that style. The upper left is definitely not 16-bit, but you know what? I like this. I like these graphics right now. Like I said, again, disclaimer, I backed this game. I got this, so for me, I feel like I got this for free. But, because I paid for it so long ago, it's been 4 years. But, that being said, I won't say I'm biased on it, but if you do consider backing on Kickstarter a biased, I'm biased. I like how she... Oh, no, it's not a bunny. I thought she looked like a bunny. Wow, what a dick. Nice. I made 2 cakes because I might have screwed up the first one. Oh man, that looks good too. I'm gonna turn off the border frame because I don't like it. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of stuff here. Another game I backed in Kickstarter, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Can't wait for that one too. Not saying it's better than this. I'm just saying that I love having an interface like this where it's like, hey, there's a ton of information here. We're gonna fill out most of it. Interesting. And there's only... Oh, there's more than... Oh god, there's a lot of feats. Alright, so there's a ton of feats there. So there's achievements in the game. There's achievements out of the game. There's everything. Alright, getting into fights on your birthday. It's a present to myself. Oh god. I'm smiling right now, just so you know. I'm happy I'm finally playing this game, but it also is working for me. A time messenger. Like I said, I have not followed this game that much. I don't like to follow games because it gets me hyped for them, and then my expectations get out of whack. Either I like games more than I should because I've already understood a big concept of it. Like, to me, I feel like when I get the game, I might have a manual, which I'll go through, and I get the game itself. That's all I should consider on a game. I shouldn't be considering all the information that I've been getting ahead of time. The game is the executable, not the run-up and the hype up to the executable. So, this is new to me. And why did I pick up this game? Honestly, Metroidvania. When I heard it was a Metroidvania, I was curious enough. It wasn't that expensive. I don't know what the price is right now. I'll have to double check that because I think it just fully released. Okay. Oh, no. Frig. Damn it. Alright, so that kind of sucked. I skipped the tutorial. Or at least maybe it, Okay, so start will skip conversation, but I guess I skipped the last step, I hope. You know, I just noticed that dummy is really weak. If you've ever played any of these games, the training dummy always stands up. Not here. It just broke in one hit. That looks really cool. Yes, I know she wants me to do a spell, but I'm just trying out. It does have the Symphony of the Night feel. Nice. More presents, more presents. Alright, comes back. Wow. Spoiled much? A little sloppy? Thanks for pretending to like him. Jeez. Someone's down on herself. Alright. The freak is here. Has blue hair. Okay. Wow, darkness. Cool. I'm just gonna skip ahead a little bit. Not talk to everyone, which technically means I skipped one person. What the hell just happened? I'm hungry. I need to get some food. I forgot to eat. This timeline will be no more. That's interesting. Okay, we now have a game going on. Now we have a villain. Alright. I forget his name. Saw it for a second. Emperor Newman? And now I'm somewhere else. I will say this. Kudos to having a great opening. Like, so many games neglect that. I'm going to be probably uploading this video first. I've recorded like 4 of them today. I'll probably upload this one first because I want to get it out. It's a new exciting game. But at the same time, oh, it's saved. I just played Icy, and it had an opening too, and I'll be honest, I didn't think that opening was that good. Whoa, that was cool. Wait, do that again. This opening, much better, well developed, got me interested in the story, and now put me alone. So well done. Bodhi Lee, I think, was the name. I'm gonna go. I guess I'll continue right. I kind of was curious what goes left. You know what? Let's go left. Here's the thing. When I play games, I grew up with Mario. If you didn't, you probably played something early on, and it taught you always go right. Right is the right direction, up is the right direction, down is never a good direction, left is never a good direction. And that's something that's been ingrained in video games for a long time, so it's always interesting to see what you miss. And what have I missed? an item. Okay. Simple. We do have a chest up there that I can't open right now. But... there we go. Oh, so I guess we can go to different times? Cool. Very curious about how this game's gonna go. The controls feel really good for me. It definitely has a Symphony of Night feel, and you know what? That probably took them a long time to get in. It was worth it. It instantly reminds me of a good game. Though I will say this. Wait, can I? You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that and make it that. And then that becomes that. There we go. Ah, frick. And I did it wrong. There we go. Now I have right trigger to cast, and I can switch orbs. I can always change that back later. Yeah, it doesn't... the enemies are a little bit, aren't reacting more to my hits, and that's the one thing that's so far a little annoying, but I'll be honest, if you like Symphony of the Night, if you like Metroidvanias, this one's doing well for me. Feel a little more Metroidvania than, Axiom Verge. I'm not bashing Axiom Verge with that, it's just... that was a game where, oh nice, I got an item, I hit start, and immediately took me to the right screen. Oh, guys, so good. I don't know why I have two of them, but... dude, that's a small touch to the game, I'm sure, but really nicely done. Whoever came up with that, kudos. That's a great UX, user experience. Yeah, so Axiom Verge, really popular game, and understandably so. It's a good game. It's very Metroid. It's not a Metroidvania game, and it's one of my little pet peeves. Because it's Metroid. Metroidvania is about more than just being Metroid. There's the Castlevania, there's the equipment system and all. And to be honest, Metroid really has never done a Metroidvania. The idea of Metroidvania is Symphony of the Night was a Castlevania that was like a Metroid game. And that's where the term comes from. I'm sure there's been a Metroidvania Metroid somewhere and I just can't think of it, but to me that's at least the problem with the term. And it's a popular term, but at least get it right. There's no problem with being a Metroid game. And Axiom Verge is an excellent game, but it's not a Metroidvania game. That's all. Next, Entropy. There's so much here. Good exploration. Decent life bar here. I'm sure Nightmare Mode's going to be wicked hard. I bet you there's a way to unlock it early, but I don't love extra difficult games when I can have the nice easy game. Okay. We're about to see a new ability, I think. They said something about, like, stopping time. There we go. Sand power. So we're going with the old Sands of Time style. Oh, interesting. I'm taking a lot of hits, but I'm not dying. Okay. I like this. I can't beat this guy because I need him to climb up here. Interesting. That's interesting. So when you use a time spinner, you erase from history. Oh. Weird. That's an interesting twist to the idea of time travel. You basically... Why do I have so much entropy? Okay, whatever. You basically get erased, so you can't be in a paradox. Don't know how I feel about that. I think there's a problem with that move, because all of a sudden now you have the ability... if you erase from history, how did you become who you are? But I'm going into way deeper things than I think this game is going to go into. We'll see. Because if you erase from history, you weren't born, right? So how did you get to like age 18, let's say? There we go. Much better. Oh, I do like that. I really am liking that. And there's levels too. Oh, so good. I am really liking the time freeze here. Why waste, I'm the guy who has 60,000 potions at the end of every Final Fantasy game. Which, oh, frig. I've been thinking about it. I probably need to play Final Fantasy 12 at some point. It's the only one of the main, oh, frig, main number games I've never played. Alright. Got a theory on this one. Oh, okay, that's going to give me time back. 12, 11, and 14. The thing is, I just finished Dragon Quest 11, or 11. It took me 90 to 100 hours. I forget how much I goofed off on the game. But the problem is, I only get a few hours a day to play. I get more than most people. I'm not saying, oh, I don't have time. It's just 90 hours took me a few weeks to do. Right now I'm almost out of games to review. I'm even doing The Witness because I needed a game in between it, and I didn't start Witness until after Dragon Quest started. Yeah, max health. But the point is, what I was trying to say is when I play a long game, I have to build up a queue of shorter games so I could build up time. Something I've thought about, but the thing is I don't want to go to the point where it's like 2 weeks between reviews because I'm playing these long games. I also want to play Spider-Man. Kind of told someone I would play it. the guy who got me a copy. And I also have other stuff that I need to do. And unfortunately, that means I can't play these long games all the time. So we are coming up on 30 minutes here. Honestly, really liking this game. Would love a save point. That's the one thing that is lacking right now. And we'll play... We got like 3 minutes. Have not gotten an achievement yet. I will say this game does feel good. Sweet. There's a save point. I admit it does not have the Symphony of the Night like coffin spinning thing, which was amazing at the time. Ah, yeah. Bonus content. Bonus area. Alright, cool. And that was one of my favorite parts of the original. There we go. Save this one more time. Symphony of the Night. Like that, just that coffin and just that save. It's simple pleasures. The one thing I didn't like in that game, and it looks like this game might do the same, is very long sections of the game. Like, look how far I came in this section. Great that I got here. Ooh, I can remove markers. I can add markers. I have to go back and remove myself. You know, I can do all sorts of things with the game and actually build out. I mean, there was so much traveling in Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and the one downside of the game was that it just had these very long sections that were hard to beat. I don't know how hard this game is going to get. We'll find out, or I'll find out, and I'll let you know. But this has been Timespinner. Honestly, I'm going to probably put it high on my list to play because A, it's new, and B, I'd like to give it some publicity. I did kickstart it, like I said, and you know what? So far, it's rather good. It has the same flavor as Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and that's what I was looking for, and I'm glad I finally got it. So with that said, I am King Link. Please consider subscribing. I appreciate that, like always. And I'm going to get out of here. This was Timespinner, and we'll see. Have a good day.